targeting, which is fantastic, and it absolutely needs to be a part of your media exposure approach. And then there's scale. So when you think about your core platform, your station's website, your mobile apps, you have the ability to reach mass scale in your local marketplace with frequency viewers. Folks, this is exactly like television, right? So if you think about the idea of what your core platforms are, you can't sell it the way that you sell audience exchange networks. It's a different approach. So let's talk a little bit about a linear approach compared to a targeted approach. Your core platforms are premium sites. They are a linear approach to marketing. So what I mean by that is you're not necessarily targeting specific end users, female 35-64 with 2 pets in a household, 1.5 children that drives a minivan. You know, it's more mass scale in a local market, and we have the ability to hit them with multiple pieces of frequency. So when we talk about utilizing your core platforms, make sure you're positioning the scale of your audience in the local interested audience, much like TV, rather than talking about it as a digital product that is different than how most digital products are being sold in a targeting sense. So when you look at some of those audience exchange networks, one of the benefits when it comes to audience exchange networks is in a local market, they think about your products as premium, right? If you were to scale a local marketplace, your local site, your local mobile apps would come up as a premium content site in your marketplace. So people are buying those through exchange networks, and they're usually buying a bunch of other products and bringing down the value of what your product really is. And in some cases, they're paying a higher premium, right? You can sell them a premium content directly in the local marketplace, typically lower than what you're selling your audience exchange network. DSMs, LSMs, GSMs on the call, this is much more profitable for you as well. So when you think about the way to position your core platforms, you need to sell it as a premium content placement or premium content platform in your marketplace. Now, how do you sell it? No different than television. It's the exact same approach. Think about the timing and the consumer behavior patterns that we talk about when it comes to your TV schedules. You'd have the same mindset. If someone is, pushing services, we typically want to have them in the first part of the week. You would do the exact same concept with those service messages on your core platforms. Similarly, you can think about the different devices. Are all devices used the exact same way throughout the day? Not necessarily. Oftentimes you'll find that your desktop is used more in the 9 to 5 daytime hours. You could set up similar patterns with your core platforms for your service categories or your retail categories in your local marketplace. Understand that each one of these core products has a strength and in some cases a weakness. Sell the strength. Don't necessarily just push it out there as another digital product or another bucket that you have to push. There are true benefits to utilizing core platforms.